Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the K-3 visa, specifically in the context of what's called the U.S. travel doc system. So for those who are unaware, sort of at the end of the process when you're dealing with, and I'm going to speak Thailand specific because the U.S. travel doc system is actually country specific. It sort of is a portal, if you will, in a way to sort of interact and sort of get the final touches on one's visa application sort of complete, sort of the administrative logistical aspects. For example, the place where you're going to mail the passport to once the visa is issued, or if you're going to pick it up, the arrangements that need to be made to deal with that. But all of this, it's sort of the final phase of dealing. In this case, what we're talking about is the K-3. After you've dealt with USCIS, oftentimes the National Visa Center, now you've come around, you're trying to get your interview set at the embassy, you got to go through this U.S. travel doc system. We do find a lot of people, it can be, and let me be clear, I do find, folks at the U.S. Embassy as well as folks we deal with when we have to deal with a problem in the travel doc system, they're responsive. They do what they do, but this is, and to be clear, it's my understanding, the travel doc system is not part of the U.S. government. It's kind of similar to VFS in other contexts, but it's this interactive portal to sort of finish off the logistical arrangements that need to be made to get the visa issued and sent out. You got to deal with this system. And we do find folks, after they've been through the whole process, they find themselves rather exasperated dealing with the U.S. travel doc system because it can be, again, cumbersome and a little bit difficult to deal with, especially for those who've never dealt with it before. We deal with it rather frequently. So for me, at worst, it might just be sort of a point where I sort of sigh to myself and just get it done. But I've dealt with the system basically since it came online. So, for me, it's I won't say it's second nature because it's definitely not like that, but it's not as difficult as for someone seeing it for the first time or coming upon it in the first instance. So the reason for the video is if you do find yourself, having a lot of problems with that, may behoove you to contact a legal professional in order to gain some insight and guidance how best to proceed in concluding a case using the U.S. travel doc system.